Do you ever get the sense that you're still clinging to what has lost its value? As we age, we start to perceive existence in a new light, what previously appeared essential regardless of whether it was consent from. Keeping everyone informed on the newest trends or occupying every moment with. The activity begins to fade in significance. Once you reach the age of 60, you experience a fresh perspective that brings a newfound clarity, coming to the understanding that certain things simply no longer warrant your energy in this. In this clip, we're exploring 6 aspects that become irrelevant after you reach 60. Some of these may catch you off guard, while some might be aspects you've already began to release regardless of the outcome. Identifying what has lost its worth. Your life can liberate time and energy, tranquility, enabling you to concentrate on what really counts, because ultimately the greatest moments of your life shouldn't be burdened by elements that have lost their significance. Stick around for some fun and excitement until the very end, as you might discover releasing these 6 elements have the potential to transform your life in a manner that will surprise you. And as soon as you do you ever find yourself questioning why you didn't take that step? All right, let's dive right in. First up, number 1, staying current with trends. There was a moment when keeping up with the newest trends felt significant, whether it was style, innovations, or personal habits. There was always an underlying expectation to stay active, but as you reach 60, things begin to change. To understand that many trends are crafted to appear and disappear, and pursuing them is more tiring than fulfilling what's trending. What happens today will fade away by tomorrow, and doing my best to keep up with everything, it's just not worth the hassle to focus on fashion. For instance, back in your younger days, you could have experienced the urge to put on there's a specific approach to blend in, but now you're aware what suits you, what resonates, cozy, and what fits the character you're not portraying. Make an impression on anyone else you're dressing for. Focus on yourself, which means letting go of all that worry. Considering if your wardrobe aligns with the current trends, or if your footwear aligns with the current trends. Your style is always in vogue because it's distinctly yours, and that applies to every year. Fresh innovations and gadgets emerge in the tech world. The market looks set to accelerate, more intelligent and improved than before, yet still, you absolutely have to get the newest phone, latest smartwatch, or a bunch of apps. You'll avoid using technology past the age of 60. It's about you, not the opposite. Staying updated with every new download, each popular application, or taking the place of your perfectly functional devices simply for no reason. There's something more recent that is on. Unwanted pressure that isn't required, and then there are trends in lifestyle and diets. Exercise trends that take over the online scene for a year. They suggest you stick to just low-fat options. The next one is all about protein. Walking is truly the ultimate form of exercise. Up next, we're diving into some intense workout sessions, but here's the reality you've experienced for a long time. Sufficient to understand what suits you. You don't require another person's vision of the ultimate approach to embracing your existence. You understand the essence of your routines and what resonates with your emotions. Great, that's what counts. Moving on. The importance of staying current with trends is one of the most liberating experiences you can concentrate on after turning 60. What genuinely counts what creates. You find ease in what brings you happiness, and what truly enhances your quality. Stop pursuing the latest trends. Increasing sense of being overlooked due to the reality is that the most valuable things in life often don't come easily. Step away from trends. Number 2, seeking validation from others throughout various stages of life. There's a silent expectation to fulfill. Anticipations, be it from relatives, friends, colleagues, or even the community it's important to strive for harmony in conversations. Essential steps to prevent letdowns. Others, but after 60-something, it really changes you. Understand that regardless of the amount of effort the effort you invest in satisfying others will. There will always be someone who has a different opinion, who critiques, or someone who believes you should be approaching things in a new way, and that's when you begin to ponder, why do I keep pushing myself to achieve? I don't even need to think about approval. The countless choices you've encountered throughout your journey, inspired by the opinions of others. Perhaps you accepted a particular position due to it, was regarded as respectable. Perhaps you mentioned agreeing to attend events you weren't keen on. Go because you didn't want to come off as impolite. Perhaps you hesitated to take action on certain things that genuinely brought you joy because you were afraid, facing criticism, but now you've come to understand that none of that truly holds significance. The reality is folks are often preoccupied with their thoughts regarding their own experiences to analyze each action, and even if they carry out there, your opinions don't define you after 60. Concentrate on what brings you joy, what brings you tranquility, and what resonates directly to you. No more time wasted striving to become the best version of yourself. Embrace who you are, not what others expect of you. You genuinely are, and here's the lovely. The instant you cease your pursuit, when you receive approval, you unlock something even greater. When you value yourself, you begin to take action. Since they resonate, not due to, they'll receive recognition from someone. Surround yourself with individuals who embrace you as you are, not just those who get the green light when you meet their criteria. Release the desire for approval, and instead, you discover assurance in just embracing your true self. So if you've invested years spent fretting over others' opinions, perhaps it's the right moment to finally release that. You don't need anyone's approval to live living life your way. The individuals who, what truly matters will be there for you, and their views were never valuable. Your vibe from the start. If you're still enjoying this video and discovering, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these insights, so please leave a comment. Please indicate your response by selecting the second option below. Hey there, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I suggest you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you won't miss any of the latest uploads. Your support enables us to keep producing great content, material designed to educate and motivate you at this moment. Let's progress to the third point. Overloading your skincare routine can be excessive. The hustle and bustle of life is often viewed positively. An overflowing agenda without end, dedications, and always being engaged in taking action can give you a sense of accomplishment and purpose, and even significant. But once you reach 60, you begin to notice a certain level of busyness doesn't necessarily equate to joy. In reality, continuously occupying your time with responsibilities can make you feel exhausted instead of satisfied. For years, you might have balanced various commitments, juggling professional responsibilities, family commitments, and social gatherings, numerous other commitments. Yet after 60, you acquire a fresh outlook on time. Understand that time is no longer a commodity to spend without thought is truly something to behold. Treasured every moment you embrace. An hour is something unnecessary for you. Extract something genuine, significant, one of the most impactful transformations. As you grow older, one thing that occurs is that you no longer feel the need to prove yourself. By engaging in activities, you can avoid the need to embrace every opportunity and say yes to all. Hesitate or feel bad for saying no. Things that don't bring you happiness dragging you down. Taking a break isn't a sign of laziness. It's a mark of wisdom, acknowledging the worth of your energy. And it ought to be utilized for matters that what really counts are the things that bring tranquility and happiness and satisfaction instead of preparing your days filled with endless commitments. Begin fully committing to a purposeful lifestyle that signifies prioritizing excellence over abundance in expenditures. Spending moments with those who inspire you is truly captivating. In pursuits that genuinely spark your happiness and giving yourself permission to just exist. There's a unique strength in rising and understanding that you have the power to design your own day. not one governed by an extensive checklist and duties that only result in you feeling drained. And the reality is when you take a moment to pause from the relentless pace, you start to embrace life in a manner that you never did that before. You noticed the gentle moments of a serene morning with a warm cup, a meaningful conversation over coffee, stroll at a pace that allows you to enjoy the journey. At times, these moments could appear straightforward, yet frequently they are the ones that deliver the ultimate tranquility. So if you've dedicated a significant portion of your life to assessing, achievement is measured by the capacity you can accommodate. It could be a good moment to reconsider your day. Being busy doesn't determine your value. And once you cease overwhelming plan your time wisely, and you may discover that life turns into a more enjoyable and fulfilling experience, and more impactful than ever before. Let's proceed to number 4, clinging to toxic relationships over time. You begin to understand that it's important to hold onto a relationship. When you were younger, you might have felt a sense of obligation to maintain specific relationships in your life, whether it stemmed from a sense of obligation, routine, or a call of duty, but with a twist after hitting the 60s. Changes that make you more defensive. Your moments, your tranquility, and your vitality. That means releasing connections that no longer benefit you. Harmful connections can manifest in various ways. Might be a so-called friend who only contacts when they require assistance, family member who always finds something to nitpick about you, or even a familiar face who saps your vibe with constant pessimism. One thought you might have shared with yourself. That's simply their nature, and we just have to accept it. Their actions, but now you lack. I just don't have the patience for it anymore. And it's great that by the age of 60, you have a clear understanding of that. Connection should foster happiness, not fatigue. When someone repeatedly creates, you experience feelings of guilt, anxiety, or a lack of appreciation. Then having them around is a decision, not a responsibility. The notion that you have to put up with negativity simply due to the past shows that this belief is no longer valid. The experience you've gained over the years, that individuals either enhance your life or remove from it, and you are worthy of being surrounded by those who elevate you, not bring you down. And here's something. It's crucial to release toxic influences. Connections aren't defined by frustration or bitterness, stems from a need for self-worth. Regarding the decision to embrace tranquility instead of discord, through turmoil and mental health above, unneeded theatrics that certain individuals might not comprehend your choice. They might even attempt to induce feelings of guilt for taking action absent. Yet the reality is you have no obligation. Can someone provide an explanation for the choice made? Joy is something you truly deserve. Nevertheless, it is a life brimming with authenticity, nurturing and affectionate relationships, the type of individuals who honor your triumphs, support you during tough times, moments, and infuse happiness into your life. When let go of those who don't uplift you, you create room for those who truly belong. That's one of the most amazing things you can. Consider what you can offer yourself at this point in your journey. If you're still tuned into this video, and I hope you find these insights valuable, drop a comment as the 4th one below to share your thoughts. You're here, and if you haven't already, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you stay updated. Your support makes a difference in our videos. Keep producing valuable material to educate and motivate you. So let's keep progressing. Number 5, stressing over others' opinions. Consider that throughout much of existence, numerous individuals bear the burden of others' judgments. You might have dedicated years to creating choices made according to anticipated outcomes. You selecting a profession, a way of life, even the way you express yourself and behave, with the anxiety of facing scrutiny. But once you reach 60, it becomes evident for the majority of the concerns you have, they never. What truly mattered is that individuals have I have an opinion on everything, no matter what. There will always be someone who has something to mention if you style a particular. Some will embrace it while others will not. When you make a significant choice, some people will, backing you up while others may judge. Seeking to satisfy everyone is a challenge you. It's impossible to come out on top, especially at this point in my journey. You come to understand that the game is no longer necessary. Consider how much time is lost over the years of doubting your decisions due to the opinions of others. How many moments of happiness were silenced because you were concerned about appearing foolish? How many aspirations were put on hold because you worried about others' opinions? But once you hit 60, a new perspective starts to unfold. In a unique way, you come to understand that genuine, true liberation arrives when you cease to exist for. Embrace your own journey and begin to thrive. For yourself, this doesn't mean you give up. Caring for others means you take a pause, granting their perspectives control over your joy comes from those who truly care about you will embrace you for who you are not for the person they expect you to become. And individuals who frequently pass judgment or offer criticism, their opinions were never focused on you. They focused on personal insecurities. Releasing this concern is one of the most freeing actions you can take. Stop wasting time trying to fit into a form that was never intended for you. Begin to wholeheartedly embrace your decisions, expressing your thoughts freely and confidently, and embracing life without the unneeded weight of evaluation. By doing this, you discover a new dimension of assurance and tranquility. So if you invested too for so long, stressing over the opinions of others, I believe it's the right moment to release that. The opinions of others do not define your journey. Take action, and the quicker you come to that understanding, the better. Before long, you'll encounter the type of liberty that enhances each day. Fun, rewarding, and genuinely yours. All right, let's proceed to number 6, purchasing and collecting more things over the years. Might have focused on obtaining desires for a larger home, a more luxurious vehicle, and additional comforts. Apparel, superior furnishings, there existed. There's always a fresh opportunity to purchase something. There's nothing more to include, but once you hit 60, you start to view your belongings in a new light. You begin to understand that possessing more doesn't necessarily implying improvement in reality. What you possess can frequently end up possessing you. Observe. How many items do you have around your home genuinely utilize, and how many merely remain inactive? Over the years, it's become effortless to occupy space, to gather possessions considering they'll provide joy and a sense of safety or a feeling of accomplishment. But as you progress, as you grow older, you come to understand that it's not the items that spark happiness, it's the journeys, the individuals, and the unforgettable moments that genuinely count, and there's a purpose behind it. Numerous individuals experience a sense of ease following clearing out and releasing what's not needed. Things aren't just about creating room in. Your space is all about creating room in. Your life is like a home brimming with untapped potential. Possessions can seem daunting when it comes to a living space that contains solely what is beneficial or significant, evokes a sense of tranquility. And at this point in my journey, tranquility holds much greater worth. Then another transition occurs when you let go of the urge to seek validation. When you were younger, there might have been others. I felt the pressure to own the perfect car, the perfect outfits, the ideal furnishings to display achievement, yet now you lack emotion. The necessity to demonstrate anything to anyone. You purchase what you require and ease your mind regarding the opinions of others on that matter. The value of freedom is immeasurable and possibly the most. It's crucial to begin considering what really endures at the conclusion of life now. One longs for the opportunity to have acquired more items. They long for additional moments and deeper connections, increased moments of happiness through collaboration, the comfort of shared moments, the joy of connection, an uncomplicated existence. These are the elements that genuinely enhance an individual's later life experience. Yet another innovative device, yet another addition to the collection. Furniture or an additional superfluous individual. If you've dedicated years to building up now, it's time to streamline and concentrate on what truly matters. Genuinely enhances your experience and release of what doesn't, as stopping leads to a halt. Seeking to gather additional resources, you begin valuing what you currently possess, and that stands out as one of the most valuable lessons of, hey, if you're still tuned into this video and discovering these insights to be quite beneficial, kindly drop a comment with the number 6 below to share your thoughts. Let me know you're around, and if you haven't already, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you stay updated. Your support makes a difference in our videos. Keep producing valuable material to educate and motivate you. So let's keep going. As we conclude, let's share some final thoughts on our journey as a newcomer. This video invites you to pause and consider these 6 items that are no longer needed. After 60, staying current with trends. Seeking validation from everyone can be overwhelming. Plan clinging to negativity. Concerns in relationships about others' opinions. Consider and gather additional items with each. Some of these things can occupy unnecessary room in your life, both in a tangible sense and mentally, but once you release them, you make space for what really counts. This phase of existence isn't focused on pursuing the matters that used to hold significance. It's all about accepting what resonates with you. In harmony, it's all about embracing the liberation that comes with experience, the assurance that arises from experience, and the thrill of embracing life your way. And when you let go of what no longer serves you, you discover that life grows more abundant, straightforward, and significantly enhanced. Significant. So consider which of. Are you prepared to release these 6 things? Which ones have you already departed from, behind, and which ones remain? Hesitating to take that initial leap. It's about clearing out the clutter and establishing limits, or just focusing more on my own path. Believe can create a significant impact. The reality is that the most amazing times of your life isn't behind you. It's ahead of you, still unfolding, anticipating your arrival. Fully embrace them, and thank you for being here. We're eager to hear your thoughts today. Drop a comment down below and share your thoughts. Something you discovered today and your strategy moving forward. To incorporate it into your life, your thoughts are crucial for us, so feel free to. Sharing their reactions to your comments is always a treat. We can find incredible inspiration and support if you liked this video and thought it was. Your support means a lot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support empowers us to keep producing engaging material designed to educate and motivate you. We appreciate your viewership and can't wait to connect again. Looking forward to catching you in the next clip.